Jar Jar was even a glimmer in George Lucas's eyes. Sci-fi fans were devoted to Star Trek. They still are, as a new documentary proves in amusing detail. Dennis Michael reports on the life, and we use that term loosely, of the Trekkie.
Star Trek fans, they permeate this quadrant of the galaxy. Sure, every decade and a half or so, the Star Wars fans stand in line for a few weeks and get the headlines. But they're lightweights compared to the kind of people who boldly go to work every day in Starfleet uniforms.
Welcome to Starbase Dental.
These are the worlds of the documentary Trekkies. The host and co-producer has a subspace connection to the heart of the phenomenon. Denise Crosby was once security officer Tasha Yar on board the USS Enterprise.
I just thought it was great documentary material, and I sort of walked around saying that for years, like, God, I just think this would be a great documentary. And finally, Roger Nygaard, the director, who's a friend of mine, and we had worked together before, he just probably got sick and tired of hearing me say that.
Not only did Crosby have an immediate link with the Trekkies, or Trekkers.
Oh, I wouldn't dare jump into that fray.
But she also had access to the show's stars, like Brent Spiner.
There's this preconceived notion that they are a peculiar bunch of people, you know. I don't think I've ever met anyone, Star Trek fan or not, who wasn't peculiar.
Perhaps, but the Star Trek fans can be strange enough that you might have to recalibrate your tricorder to take accurate measurements.
I do consider myself half Vulcan. I did draw the line low at having my ears surgically altered.
And when groups of Star Trek fans gather at conventions, which occur by the hundreds, they can develop critical mass.
Do you like cheese on a superstar or without? Without cheese?
Weird? Sure. But Gene Roddenberry created a universe where the prime directive rules and the peaceful way will always prevail, and those who follow it, even to extreme, will bring that with them.
Having watched the news for the last month, I think, you know, there's a lot more appalling things going on out there than a bunch of fans getting together and kind of talking about the thing that they adore and love.
Star Trek has lived long, more than 30 years, and prospered. Getting rid of Trekkies now is as impossible as ridding a space station of tribbles. Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.
Trekkies may be interested in a new video game with intergalactic implications. Space Invaders is invading stores along with something new.